So, good day ma'am, I'm Midshipman Anggit and today I am going to discuss the shipboard organization under responsibility. So, the ship have three main departments which is the deck, engine, and catering. So, we will start the master of the ship which is the captain. So, the captain is the overall command of all personnel and operation aboard the ship. He is the authority and responsibility to make decision with respect to safety and population prevention and to request assistance from the ship operation group or any other appropriate source. So siya ang nagdala tanan sa barko, siya mo kinadakan siya sa tanan. So we will start in the engine department. So engine department composed of chief engineer, second engineer, third engineer, fourth engineer, fitter, oiler, wiper, and engine cadet. So the responsibility of the chief engineer is to manage the engineering department, and is responsibility the engine's room efficient operation and the operation of all mechanical equipment in the ship. So we have next the second engineer. So the second engineer is to supervise the daily operation and maintenance of all machinery including the ballast system, plant and firefighting equipment on board. So next we have the third engineer. So third engineer is usually in charge of boilers, fuel, auxiliary engine, condensate, and feed system, and is the third most senior engine of the officer on board. So next we have the fourth engineer. So the fourth engineer is taking daily tank surrounding and fuel oil, diesel oil, tube, and cylinder oil on board ship, and record keeping of the same time. Next we have the fitter. Fitter does the job of assembling all the structural parts of the ship and also erecting the same. Next we have the oiler. Oiler ensure the moving parts of the machinery are properly greased. The job requires you to maintain equipment, apply proper lubrication. So next we have the wiper. Wiper consists of cleaning the engine space and machinery and assisting the engineers as directed. So we have the last, the engine cadets. Engine cadets assist engineering officer in maintaining the ship mains engine. So next we have the deck department. So deck department composed of chief officer, second officer, third officer, pumpman, bosun, AB, OS, and next is the deck cadet. So we will start with the chief officer responsibility. So chief officer responsibility is to designated cargo officer and responsibility for safe planning, loading, storage, care, and discharge of cargo. So next we have the second officer. So second officer is also called as watch. Is the navigational officer responsibility for the navigation operational reports, equipment, supplies, maintenance, and resources of the ship. So next we have the third officer. So third officer is responsible for the upkeep and life-saving of firefighting equipment. Next we have the bosun. So bosun undertakes the role of organizing deck operation, which is usually includes storage, use and maintaining of toys and tender, equipment, deck maintenance, and deck supplies. So we also have the pumpsman. Or what we call chief officer assistant. So pumpman carry out line up, prepare cargo line for unloading and loading strictly as per chief officer instruction. So next we have the able-bodied seaman. Able-bodied seaman is a day worker and performs general maintenance, repair, sanitation, and upkeep of material, equipment, and areas in the deck department. Under the able-bodied seaman, we have the OS or ordinary seaman. So ordinary seaman works painting, cleaning, and polishing of shipwright works. the collection of disposal of garbage, maintenance and repair of the various type of equipment. So next we have the deck cadet. Deck cadet assists in the day-to-day operation and maintenance of the ship officers. So next we have the catering department. So catering department consists of 3 officers: the chief steward, chief cook, and the messman. So the responsibility of chief steward is to supervise and coordinate activities of pantry, storeroom, and non-cooking kitchen workers, as well as purchases, kitchen supplies, and equipment. So next we have the chief cook, is to determine timing and sequence of preparation required to meet serving times, inspect galley and equipment for cleanliness, proper storage, and preparation of food. Next we have the messman. So messmans will perform any of the following duties: setting tables, food and waiting on tables. Part of his job is also to clean the dishes and equipment, prepare coffee and beverages, make beds and clean quarters of officer. He is used wherever the ship stewards wants him. So that would be all. Thank you, ma'am, and God bless.